Welcome, beautiful people, to your weekly energy update, which is from January 8th to January 15th. And this week we have Mars, which is going post-shadow of its retrograde. So, before and after, when a planet starts to slow down in degree and move backwards, that's called the pre-shadow. And we actually start to feel the energies of that, which I talked about when it happened back on September 4th when we entered the pre-shadow. Then it went full retrograde October 30th, and now this week on January 12th, we enter the post-shadow. So we won't be feeling the impact, the reflection back on the masculine type of energy in our lives. We'll be in the post-shadow, which is when it starts to slow its backward descent and it starts moving forward eventually when it goes direct on March 17th. So it is like 687 Earth days for Mars to orbit the sun. So it's almost-ish around takes twice as long. That's why we kind of lap Mars, which makes it appear like it's going backwards. But with that energy, Mars is the god of war. It's the masculine energy. How we deal with authority figures too. So for this reading, we're just going to ask, how can you apply what you learned during that entire Mars retrograde period toward masculine energy? And that can be father or father figures. It could be the divine father. And it can also be our own divine masculine energy, because whether we're male or female or how we identify, we don't, we all have both divine masculine and divine feminine energies within us. So that's what we're going to ask for this reading. Of course, we have one for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Pisces, this is your weekly energy update. We're going to start off pulling a card here from the Power of Surrender deck, and all the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right, well, they want that one right off the bat here. They don't even want to finish shuffling, so we will jump in here. Well, of course, we surrender to your intuition, mighty Pisces who are very intuitive. And it says, tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So obviously, as you were going through this retrograde with Mars, you were having things just come up that you were dealing with, you were reviewing, whether it was about, some sort of masculine energy in your life, father figure, authority figure, divine father connection, or your own inner masculinity. You were just having very, very clear gut feelings and instincts throughout this around that, and bringing up beautiful mirrors of reflection for you. So I love that. And then we're also going to pull from the Divine Guidance deck and see what else they have for you here. I called these the spiritual ink blot test, because whatever you see in this beautiful picture is a special message for you, but then I will also read from the book. You got card number 26. Beautiful, beautiful. And we'll put that down here. And let's see what this one comes in as. And this is called Elemental. So this elemental energy is calling you to connect to the mighty and loving force of the planet. Try gardening, getting a houseplant, going for a hike, or sitting on the grass in a park. Open yourself to the energy of the earth in every activity you do. Feel the pulse of life in the plants, embrace the magic of creation, and play within the beauty and bounty that Mother Earth provides. Give your gratitude and prayer to all that you eat. Create an intimate connection with Gaia, helps heal the earth and opens you to new levels of energy, connection, and communication in a very powerful way. So I love this. So definitely they're saying trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your connection to the spirit world. And of course, Mother Gaia is the divine feminine side of the creator's energy. or part of it anyway. And so developing this relationship, this trusting, nurturing relationship, how you can apply what you've learned is to get grounded now in the divine feminine. You've really gone into the divine masculine, which is all about the power, the movement, authority, this very strong energy that comes in. But now it's time to balance it with the nurturing aspect of the divine creator. So that helps you understand and see things in a balanced way of whatever was going through there. Now we are going to pull cards here from the Runic Tarot, and let's see what else Spirit has for you regarding the how, or maybe the what. They can give us more details here. So what else for Pisces, please? Okay, what else? Okay, and I do want these four over there. All right. So let's see what we got here. We'll start with these over here. And so you have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is a bunch of energy that's coming in here. And it's like you're put on a hill. It's, you're risen and raised to a new level during this time, but there's also this attacking here. These individuals down below don't like it that this person is up here or has been elevated. And so because they are not happy, they'll be saying things like, come back down here and be miserable with the rest of us. How do you get to be happy and be elevated above us? And this is about not taking whatever actions were done, by any type of masculine type of energy that resembles that, because it means that they were just feeling low about themselves at the time. They were in fear that your promotion, your being raised, you being happy, it was just really mirroring back to them their misery because they were feeling the opposite. And so when that happens, just realize it's not about you. This is about what they were feeling. You don't have to defend at all that you have been raised, that you have this heightened, even spiritual connection, I feel has come through these experiences with this Mars retrograde with you for the divine masculine aspect, the power aspect of your connection to the higher realms. It's okay. Allow yourself. It's almost like Moses, and those you saw probably saw it on TV, when he's raised above everyone else and people don't like it, right? Well, that's the way it kind of feels to them. And you can just have compassion on that. It's about them when they are saying those things. That's about them, not about you. And you can lift them up with compassion by helping them see the power within themselves. But it needs to be sincerely. You can't just go, hey, you're powerful too. That's just, they'll see it as condescending, rather than saying, don't you see your power? Let me show you. Let me tell you what I see through my eyes and what the Creator sees through their eyes, and sincerely and truly help lift them up if you want. Then you have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is also a transformation that happens. And it changes the way you perceive your worth, and also where your sustenance comes from in the outside world. So, we're told people bring us what we need in each moment, and that's why we want to be in partnerships and we want to do well in business. We get fearful about, am I going to have enough for today? Am I going to have enough for tomorrow? Am I going to have enough for a year from now? We get really fearful about it, and rightly so, because humans, when we go into fear, like in this case, will withdraw their support from us. And if we're depending on a human to make sure we have sustenance in this moment, we are going to freak out, because we all know that when anyone goes in fear, that they do go into survival mode, and that means that you may not help you survive, right? So the transformation that happens with the Five of Pentacles is that we realize it's inward and upward. that we get our sustenance, and that when we realize that it's source, it's creator who brings us what we need in each moment. And their love is not fickle like the outside world's. It is unconditional, no conditions, nothing you can do to lose it. It's also eternal. It's forever. It never ends. And so we don't have to worry about them going into fear and withdrawing their support from us. We can trust that in each moment that the Creator will make sure we have everything we need for our lives. Now, it may not be everything we want, and it may not be all feature needs in this moment, because we want to make sure we feel safe and go, can I at least have a week's worth of needs today? We can always trust that we're always going to have what we need right here, right now. This is this connection we're talking about too, the strengthened connection that we have with the power side of the Creator. And then you have also the Five of Swords, so another five. So this definitely was a changing of thought and belief and mindset about, we don't have to prove that our truths, and we don't have to battle trying to prove that our truth is the only truth and that it's more truer than their truths. You really, as you connect higher and have this higher connection into the wisdom of the higher realms, that you don't have to fight anyone. You can let everyone believe what they're going to believe, because we don't longer have our worth attached to those small t truths of opinions of the outside world like we used to. So we are learning more and more about those capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love, rather than those fears that we learn, those opinions of the outside world. So I love that. Less conflict. Yeah, definitely. 10 of Cups. You're feeling like your life is overflowing. And it makes sense here with this change with that Five of Pentacles. Because rather than feeling like you're, can lose everything at every moment, you feel like you won Powerball, like you win the lotto, that that the Creator is going to take care of us in every single second. We're always going to have what we need right here, right now. And it's just us that gets in the way with our fears and our supposed tos and our shoulds and trying to control the hows and all that. But I feel really during this period of time with this intuition, with everything that's unfolding, you really learned to trust in the power of the divine Creator, of the divine masculine side of our Creator. And they're the ones that bring us what we need. Yeah, and here's more cutting away of the thoughts and the beliefs and the mindsets like I was talking about. These are the small t truths. And the Eight of Swords is basically the freedom that comes when you release those, all those beliefs we're talking about, because these are the beliefs that make us feel blinded and bound and trapped. Like I'm my employer is the one who brings me my money, who brings me what I need in each moment. And granted, humans can definitely be the shipping company that the Creator sends everything through, but it all comes from the Creator. When you order something from Amazon, it comes through UPS or through the post office or FedEx or however it's delivered. Now, how it's delivered is just, we can thank the person that's, dropping it off, thank you, but we know where it came from, right? And we can give that gratitude. So I love that. And then you have the King of Swords. So you're definitely connecting with that Ace of Swords there to the truths, the capital T truths of the higher realm. And this is the power that allows you to cut away these thoughts and these beliefs that no longer serve you. And so the foundation of this intuition and this masculine, divine masculine energy and wisdom that you connected to during this Mars retrograde has been very freeing for you, and you're processing it now, you're understanding it now, you're applying it more now as you are able to, balance and come to this calm place to look at it all. Yeah. So you have the Four of Pentacles. Fours are the stability, like I was just talking about. So fours are stable foundation, and the Four of Pentacles is about finding your balance. If you think of a table with four huge legs on it, it's a very solid foundation. And so this is that beautiful, beautiful, realization that your worth does not come from the outside world. The Four of Pentacles journey is like you're told to look outside of yourself for your worth and your sustenance and everything else. Look to relationships, look to situations, look to things, but all that's unstable. Because people, like we talked about, change. They pass away, they walk away. Situations never stay the same, and things, they break down, they deteriorate, they blow up, they're stolen, whatever it may be. But we get disappointed enough on the fears and the instability and being let down in the outside world that we turn inward. And with that, we find the unconditional love from above, inward and upward. And that's that foundation I was talking about earlier. We really get that strong sense of where everything comes from. And then you have the Knight of Cups. And so all knights go on a quest. Cups are emotions. They quest after this Ace of Cups in his hand, which is the Holy Grail. It's the chalice. It's where it's full of the unconditional love of up above. So this pursuit, continue to pursue after that love, continue to pursue after these beautiful, beautiful higher truths, because they are the ones that set you free from all those other things. Then lastly, we're going to pull a card here, or cards, depending on how many pop out, the divine directions, and see just what the final message for this week is from the Creator in Spirit for you. Any others? Nope, I do just want one. And you have positive. And it says, enjoy this positive time. Smile. Know that everything is going well. Yes, so we can trust that everything is always unfolding for us, and that we always will have everything we need in this moment. And so what a beautiful, beautiful awareness of the power of the divine masculine side of the Creator. I love that they showed here, but they also have a significant, comforting, divine feminine side as well. And that we can tap into both during this time of applying and to seeing this powerful ability of the Creator, but also connecting to that beautiful, beautiful, compassionate side of the love too. So I like this for you, Pisces. I'm not surprised, all intuitive, connecting to the spirit world, about the divine Creator and your relationship to the divine Creator. So I do love this. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out pick a card readings, monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, you do have the opportunity to select the all option. And when you do, it does two things. One, you'll be notified immediately when I post new videos, but you'll also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. In addition to all of that, it also helps spread the Zen love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like any of my videos and share them with others, if you comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings on a sliding price scale. All that information is listed down in the description box of the video down here. All right, Pisces, as you go throughout this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.